Hello everyone, this is Contrary Sims, and once again I am going to be unable to complete an event in The Sims Mobile, this time on account of what I consider to be an entirely avoidable oversight on the part of the developers. So I'm here to have a bit of a whinge about it, and I'm going to try to be as diplomatic as possible, but I'm also not going to hold back how I really feel about it, so strap in folks, there's a rant incoming. In this event, we have been given the opportunity to unlock the internet icon hobby, which appears to be some kind of vlogging streaming hobby, and we get this by doing a series of quest tasks. This is great because we could definitely use a few more hobbies in the game. However, this lack of available hobbies is the very reason that I am stuck here in the middle of the quest at part 8. I am being asked to learn a new hobby, but this is impossible because I don't have any extra hobbies to switch to. I have 4 hobbies: yoga, writing, guitar, and cooking. My 4 Sims are all already assigned to a hobby, and it's impossible to have one Sim switch to a hobby that already has another Sim doing it. As you see, when I have Lyric, who currently does yoga, try to interact with the stove, it tells me that the hobby is unavailable because September is in this hobby already. The only way that I would be able to complete this task would be to retire one of my Sims in order to make their hobby vacant, but I don't want to retire any of my Sims. So there we have it. I guess I just throw up my hands and accept that yet again I miss out on getting the prize in one of the events. I mean, it's fine in a way because I accept that you can't win them all, but it would be nice to win just once, you know? Just one time. And when the reason that I can't complete the event is something so silly and honestly so avoidable, it's doubly disappointing. Obviously, The Sims Mobile is a new game with a lot of improvements still to be made over time, and the events are definitely in need of a lot of improvement. So far they have either been too tedious or too chancy, or both. Take the recent World of Luxury event with its loot boxes. This event went on for a full fortnight, and for the entire event we were essentially dependent on the whims of fate. After 3 or 4 days, I had unlocked everything except the final prize, so I spent the remainder of the time attempting to finish it to no avail, meaning that I wasted over a week of my life and countless difficult to obtain cupcakes for literally no reason at all. I had to take a break from the game because I was honestly exhausted by the whole ordeal. I don't think the Sims Mobile team want their players to look back on something as an ordeal, but that's how the experience felt to me after the first couple of days. Now this event, I appreciate that the format is more of a quest because it theoretically could be more straightforward to complete, if it weren't for the fact that they seem to have forgotten about the various limitations they have placed on gameplay that can easily prevent us from doing the assigned tasks. And it's not just during events that I've run into issues like this, it happens during day-to-day gameplay as well, and it feels like it's becoming a pattern that comes across as pretty lazy. The game presents you with a task, you try to complete it, but nope, you can't do that because of X. But you can't do anything about X either because of Y. For a while I had absolutely zero chance of making any Sim cash because at the time it could only be made by completing the quests, and my only available quest was to learn a new hobby. I was forced to retire one of my Sims in order to progress, and thinking that I would be able to just have him potter around the house as an NPC, I decided to go ahead and do it. But nope, he was forcibly removed from my game after a couple of days. So yeah, I will not be retiring anyone to get this hobby. It has such a simple fix as well, if they would just have the slightest bit of foresight. If you want to keep asking us to learn new hobbies, give us a 5th hobby so that we have an extra to switch to. And don't lock it behind retirement heirlooms, limited time quests, and in-app purchases. But that's enough whinging from me. Let me know in the comments below how you're going with this event, and whether you're having any other similar progression issues with your game. I'll be back with more Sims Mobile content soon, so I'll speak to you all then. Bye for now.